What if I told you that on Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh's 60th birthday, the real gift wasn't a lavish party, wasn't a fancy portrait, but a quiet decision by Prince William that has Buckingham Palace insiders buzzing with disbelief? Not because it's scandalous, but because it reveals a master plan that's unfolding right now, while King Charles is still on the throne. This isn't just a title change. This is the monarchy quietly rewriting its own future, and almost nobody has noticed. Stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll see how one seemingly small move is actually reshaping the entire royal institution for the next generation. And trust me, you're not going to want to click away. For over 20 years, Sophie and Prince Edward have been the monarchy's most reliable quiet force. No drama. No headlines for the wrong reasons. Just showing up, doing the work, and earning the kind of deep respect that money and titles can't buy. They were the ultimate supporting act, or so we thought. But recently, William made a move that flips that entire narrative on its head. Let's go back to 2020 for a second. Sophie gave a remarkably candid interview. She explained that her children, Lady Louise and James, would not be using their HRH titles. She wanted them raised as normally as possible, likely to work for a living, free from the crushing weight of full-time royal duty. She said the titles were technically theirs at 18, but it was highly unlikely they'd ever use them. Fast forward to today, and that plan has been completely overturned. James is now the Earl of Wessex. A real, substantive title. Not a courtesy. Not something you hand out lightly. This isn't keeping your head down. This is stepping firmly into the spotlight. So what changed? And why is William the one making it happen? Suspenseful music build. Here's where the story gets fascinating. The monarchy has a numbers problem. A serious one. King Charles is 76 and fighting health battles that have already cut his schedule. Camilla is working hard to stay relevant. Princess Anne is incredible, but she can't carry it all forever. William and Catherine are the future, but they're only two people, raising 3 young children, and they can't be everywhere at once. The slimmed-down monarchy sounds smart on paper, until you realize it leaves you dangerously short-staffed. That's when William's eyes turn to the one branch of the family that has proven itself, year after year, for over 2 decades, loyal, scandal-free, rock-solid. Sophie's family. While the world was distracted by louder royal dramas, Sophie was doing something extraordinary. She traveled into some of the most dangerous conflict zones on Earth, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Sierra Leone. She stood with women who had survived unspeakable violence. She championed causes most royals wouldn't touch. Her work earned her the Hillary Rodham Clinton Award. The late Queen called her a rock. King Charles has reportedly called her his secret weapon. She never chased the spotlight. She simply showed up with grace, humility, and genuine purpose. And William noticed. By elevating James to Earl of Wessex and slowly bringing Lady Louise more into the public eye, William isn't just being a thoughtful nephew. He's making a strategic chess move. He's building the team he'll need when the crown eventually lands on his head. Think about it, Lady Louise carries herself with a poise that feels almost timeless, calm, composed, connected to her grandfather Prince Philip through her love of carriage driving. James, now with real responsibility attached to his name, is being prepared not as a private citizen, but as a potential working royal. These aren't entitled kids. They were raised with values first. Humility first. Service first. Exactly what William seems to want for the future of the monarchy. This isn't waiting for his turn. This is William already acting like a king, strengthening the institution while his father still reigns. Rewarding quiet loyalty over loud spectacle. Investing in the branches that have never let the family down. The whispers inside the palace are growing louder, roles are shifting. Power is flowing in new directions. The monarchy isn't crumbling, it's being carefully, deliberately rebalanced. Sophie never asked for any of this. She never lobbied, never angled, never played the game. She simply served, in war zones, in hospitals, in quiet moments no cameras caught. And now, on her 60th birthday, she's receiving the greatest validation possible, the future king himself saying, loud and clear through his actions. Your family matters. Your service mattered. Your children have a place in what comes next. That's not just a title. That's a legacy. So the next time you see James as Earl of Wessex or Louise standing with quiet dignity at a royal event, remember, you're not watching background players. You're watching the quiet architects of the monarchy's next chapter being put into position. The crown endures. The family adapts. And sometimes, the strongest pillars are the ones who never sought the spotlight at all. What do you think? Is William playing the long game brilliantly, or is this a risky shift? Drop your thoughts below. If you want more deep dives into the real stories behind the headlines, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.